Let's go. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Got Zach Gallen on the mound today. We got to mute that. Everyone, we're just getting ready. We'll play the commercials. Getting close to game time. Getting close to game time. Close to game time. What's going on, everybody? You hear everything good? Game's about to start here in a couple minutes. Just getting all my links together. Can you guys hear the game audio? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Everybody on YouTube, everybody on Twitch, everybody on Facebook, everybody on Kick, welcome. Can you guys hear the game? Huh. I don't hear it. Why is that? Why is that? Why is it not playing audio? Why is it not playing audio? Why is it not playing audio? Sorry, guys. I'm trying to figure out this game audio. I'm on virtual camera right now. Showing it on my end.
But 70 and sunny, according to Peter Chase, who is a researcher to the stars here, Peter always has a note that you're like, how did he figure? It might be the warmest opening day home game for the Tigers. Punch to center field. Jordan Lawler is there for out number 2. And we take a look at today's keys to the game, brought to you by Bet365. What do you have?
Well, you know what? How about firing up the offense? The Tigers have scored a lot of runs in this series, but they've come in 2 innings.
There we
They've
go.
come in the 7th inning in the opener, and then the 3rd inning yesterday, and there hasn't been any add-on runs. So you don't mind those big innings, but score early, try to
There
get
we go.
some add-on runs.
What's up,
And
everybody?
then,
Sorry
Tarek
about that.
They're going to need to be. He's going to need to be at his best.
Better
with
late
that
than never,
top
though.
of that order again. Those 3 Silver Slugger. And we didn't even mention really Moreno hitting 4th, who swung the bat extremely well. But you've got to believe that Tarek Skubal knows
We got 2 outs.
what's at stake.
Torres
for him.
up, 0-1 count.
I'm not even sure he was really happy with that outing at San Diego.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Foul
right?
ball,
I mean,
third baseline.
He's always trying to push. And by the way, just one note on the weather thing. They've only been keeping, at the Elias Sports Bureau, they've only been keeping the weather on first pitch for opening day very reliably. 97, the warmest since it was 68 degrees. So we could challenge that on Friday. But to your point on Skubal,
1-2
I mean,
count.
he's the rising tide lifts all boats kind of guy.
Yeah, I do. I heard that for the first time this spring, and I like that line.
Foul ball,
The rising
third baseline.
tide lifts all boats.
Yeah, I think that
You had never encountered that? You're not
I think it was Fromber. Fromber said it, I believe, in his press conference. I was like, "Oh, that's pretty good." You know, I kind of like that. And then I think JB used it right after that. And
a lot of longshoremen in that clubhouse. That is high. It's 2 balls, 2
Four
strikes
seam high.
on Torres.
2-2 count.
Here in the first inning, Tigers at 2-3. The Diamondbacks as well, 2-3, with some high-scoring games the first 2 days of this series. And time called by
Timeout
Moreno, who wants to talk to Gallen.
boys, Zach Gallen knew that pitch clock was winding down and didn't want to get to ball 3. It started his windup, but Moreno able to get out there and call time.
Yeah, that's a good use of a mound visit.
Yeah, there it was.
Yeah, Bob. Yep. Thank you for the follow on Twitch, brother.
Line drive over short and Perdomo.
We got a base hit by Torres.
Gleyber Torres.
Nice 9-pitch at bat right
down
there.
the middle. It stayed down, but stayed over the middle of the plate. Gleyber stayed with it.
There we go.
Short, compact swing.
He was an all-star last year.
Gleyber kind of punching the ball the other way.
Oh, right over the mitt.
Hook that one out of the reach of Perdomo.
See if Riley can line up a ball like the double he had in yesterday's game to the pull side. It was beyond the reach. Corbin Carroll, and we have a pitch comm issue. Ah, yes, the first inning pitch comm issue. Nothing says baseball. Look at Zach is over it. So we found out
what happened yesterday.
Yesterday, the pitch comm accidentally got turned off instead of turned down. So Casey's pitch comm was off. They went and took cold keys, and you only have a certain amount of pitch comm. So they didn't want to stop the game and go take one from the bullpen. So they just took it from Cole. He was pitch commless for an inning. They fixed it, and everything was peachy keen. Here's how it happened. Casey said, "I can't hear it." And the answer was the off switch.
Turn
it on. Just as they say in all of the IT department briefings, turn it on and off, reboot the system.
Pitchers.
That was the only thing that went wrong for Casey Mize yesterday.
That was.
You could argue.
Yeah.
Another timeout?
Yeah, that was that strange inning with the lights going out and then the pitch comm trouble. Got no problem with the lights today with this beautiful sunshine that we've got this afternoon.
First pitch is ball 1 on that curveball from Zach Gallen. It's 1-0 for Riley Green.
Green up the bat.
That was actually a
2 outs,
challengeable
man on
strike, we're
first.
told by the crew.
I agree. That one looks pretty good where he caught it.
Oh,
straight away center
he got
field.
that ball.
Lawler has room.
High center field, catchable.
That's it for the first inning. Only
About 10
one
feet
pitch
before the
comm
running track.
malfunction. Tarek Skubal out next.
Top of the first is done.
You love the Tigers. So enjoy every game like no one else. Just flash your Comerica Bank card to enter the VIP entrance and skip the lines. Get ticket discounts at home games, win VIP tickets, and save on Detroit Tigers Kids Club memberships. Get the card that gets you what you deserve, because when it's your bank, it's your park. Comerica Bank. Raise your expectations.
With hotels and vacation rentals, Booking.com has something for everyone.
Got Marty, Carol, and Perdomo up.
Oui, right this way.
Now we're talking. What about something more family friendly?
Maybe a resort with a water park?
Or somewhere less family friendly?
Yep, one Vegas hotel for the bride-to-be.
What if we hate everything?
We have free cancellation. Find exactly what you're booking for. Booking.com, Booking.com.
Yeah! The unprecedented temperatures have led to Wallside's factory freeze. Buy one Wallside window, get your second
Some
one
of the
free,
comments ain't showing
plus
up on here,
72 months
guys.
interest-free. And then skate on the down payment.
I'm streaming
There's
to like
none
5
required.
different platforms.
Affordability
So.
was a big factor for us.
Affordability is what Wallside is all about. Quality windows you can actually afford. Buy one window, get one free. Plus 72 months interest-free. Don't put up with high heating bills any longer. Call Wallside.
Starting pitcher, it is Tarek Skubal out of Kingman,
And here
Arizona.
we go,
Who
Skubal.
Thursday against the Padres went 6 innings, gave up just a one
Back-to-back Cy Young winner.
6 strikeouts. And AJ Hinch talked today. You're looking at the stress of the innings to determine how long he goes in this kind of outing early in the year.
Yeah, he threw 74 pitches, and you would think that he's going to continue to climb and hopefully go deep in the game. And look at here, Tarek Skubal is having a pitch comm issue.
Check the on switch. I think he's good now.
I mean, you would think that
Ricky
that is
Darcy,
all
what's
taken
up,
care
man?
of before they even take the field.
Yes. However, you would think is not that safe of a phrase in Major League
1-0
Baseball
count?
sometimes, or any sport. 1-0 on Ketel Marte. And that is ball 2 from Skubal. Marte just 1 for 7 in the series, but a couple of walks. And he'll ground this
Down to third baseline.
That's a foul ball. McGonigal's throw won't matter.
Foul
And
ball.
it's
2-1
as
count.
we give you the Diamondbacks starting lineup. They've put up 9 runs and 7 runs in this series so far. You see Slutton versus left-handed changeups. Marte with a big number. Moreno above
Marty,
league average.
Ketel Marte is batting .605 so far this year.
The bottom of the order, and we'll see how
It's
he
nice
pitches
when you're
Ketel
lead off.
Marte in this sequence. There's a fastball. It's foul away.
Ball.
Yeah, I
Ball.
always look at some of those, and
First baseline.
you know, people have some good numbers against changeups, or left-handed changeups, but that's not Tarek Skubal's left-handed changeup.
Got almost
And
1,300
especially,
people in
we
here right now.
highlighted it in San Diego, and it's not just that it's so good and such a difference off of his fastball.
appreciate
it's the
everybody.
location at which he throws them to the right-handed hitters.
It's another
Foul ball.
foul ground ball and a
On the third
fastball that
baseline.
time bearing in on Marte. On the changeup for Tarek Skubal against Ketel Marte. Here are the hits versus the lefty changeup for Marte. 3 homers, in fact. And you see it kind of flattened out in the middle of the plate on his home runs. That one he
Third
had to reach
baseman,
for.
Kevin
that's
Gonna
the
go to
difference,
first
right? Don't hit the
for the
meat of
first
plate
out.
with it, make him reach, and there's one away.
And the other thing is the previous pitch was right in on his hands that he had to take right off of his knuckles, and that one just on the outside part of the plate, maybe just a couple of inches off, going away from him, right off the end, lunging out there. Ketel Marte says, yeah, that's pretty good changeup.
Corbin Carroll left on left, but to your point, it's not Skubal's changeup
Foul
that he
ball
had those
from a
homers on
sinker.
in 2 ways. 1, the movement, but then 2, Tarek's fine location with the pitch.
And how does he set it up, too?
Yeah.
You know, if you're throwing 100, and maybe not quite yet he's throwing 100, but if you're still throwing 96, 97 inside, that's pretty good, too, to set that up away.
Kind of change
That
up.
was a dazzling changeup.
That
And
ball
see that?
moved
It
about
almost
4
looked like
feet
a slider.
downward.
It
Had that cut to it.
That
but
was nasty.
more and more, we're going to look at that all season long. It looks like that
Holy
he's going to
shit.
throw those changeups to lefties.
2-strike fly ball, center field.
Corbel
Meadows
smashed
back
that
on the
home
track, and
run.
That ball ends up and over.
I think
and
he
gone.
surprised himself. Corbin Carroll, solo home run, 2-0.
Hits a 97-mile-an-hour fastball up out of here.
I mean, Corbin Carroll, he is impressive, very impressive in so many different ways. And yeah, it's maybe down the middle a little bit, but I think that's right there. Maybe wanted it outside a little bit more, but up. But I think the ball really carries more than we've seen at night.
Holy shit, I didn't think that
That
was
looked
gone.
like it was going to be in the alley in triple territory, but that thing just kept on going, kept on riding.
I did not think that thing was gone.
On Corbin Carroll, he, not this past offseason, but the offseason prior, between 2024 and 2025, decided that he needed to hit the fastball better. As here's a ball
Right up the middle, second base.
Skubal, who leaves it for Torres. Corbin
Second out.
Carroll
He almost hit
upped
Skubal in the
his
head with that
slugging
ball.
percentage against fastballs by 146
Got 1.2
points
thousand altogether
between
watching the stream.
2024 and 2025. He was sitting breaking ball, and he saw a lot of them, right? Last year, 34% breaking balls. They kind of had to stop throwing him fastballs that were in the strike zone because he started hitting them. That ball, when you look at the location, yeah, it was middle, but it was up. That was up. That's not a bad pitch.
And to get up to it, no. And I think that's what Tarek would tell you and just say, you know what, if he fouls that back, we're not even talking about it, but he climbed the ladder and got to it.
I mean, it is hard to believe that he
Strike
broke his
two.
hamate bone in spring training.
On a
Because
changeup.
when you hear about hamate bone injuries, it is tough to feel your swing properly, and he just got on top of that puppy.
I mean, stayed back, too, on that back leg. Just kind of collapsed on that back leg and got up
He
underneath
just threw a
it to
97
line
mile
that.
an hour
I mean,
sinker.
think how hard it is to get that barrel up to the ball at that velocity and to hit it that far.
But
Right
you've
down
heard
the
hitters
middle,
talk about
slider,
hamate bone injuries.
89.
That's the type of ball, in my experience, hitters talk about being difficult to get to when you've had that hook bone get injured.
And I don't know which one, that it,
I'm gonna tell you what, guys.
On, but just that knob of that bat.
You're gonna have to
just
get some
that
run support today.
vibration. And boy, if you don't square it up, how painful is that going to be?
2-2. Line drive at third.
Right to
ball,
McGonigal.
And that is that.
For the third
Corbin
out. Great
Carroll
catch.
goes left on left homer, and it's 1-0 Arizona.
Torque, you were the first pick overall in the draft. What kind of pressure goes along with that?
I think pressure can only come from within. As long as you have faith in yourself, success or failure can only be measured in trying. What about you as CEO for Kier?
You know, funny, I think it's the same thing. You know, you put your head down and you work to succeed. For us to save people money, we need to fight fraud and abuse.
So you guys would be the number one pick?
I think so.
Sounds like it.
Kier Auto Insurance. Drive well.
I'm shielded from the sun. When it's just a drizzle, I'm shielded from the rain. It's fantastic.
I am so excited to have this new Marygrove awning. I use it every day, day and night. It's the best thing that happened to my backyard.
This awning gives us an opportunity to enjoy the outside even when the weather isn't cooperating. We can sit outside and enjoy the fresh air and the cool breezes of summer without having to worry about getting soaking wet.
Make this a year that you transform your outdoor living space and start living life outside.
With Little Caesar's new $5.99 mix and match, the pizzas are large and you're in charge. Choose 2 or more faves for only $5.99 each. Match this large pizza with that large pizza, or any of these large pizzas with any of those large pizzas, or maybe a large pizza and some Caesar wings. Hey, you're in charge. We'll just make it large. The new mix and match menu from Little Caesars for only $5.99 each.
Pizza, pizza.
All right, guys, come on.
Tigers score at least 3
Here we
runs in
go.
this game. Visit a participating Arby's location tomorrow and receive
Remember,
a free
guys,
small order
Tigers
of
scored 3
curly
runs, you get a free curly fry.
Dylan Dingler will lead off the second inning. And it is hard to believe that Dylan Dingler has the only Tigers home run.
Yeah,
Tigers the only team
Tigers
with
got one home run, and that's Dylan Dingler.
in Major League Baseball. Padres came into today with 2. There were 5 teams with 3. But the Tigers are in last place in home runs and gotta
Foul
go
ball out of
all
play.
the way back to opening day in San Diego for this for Dylan Dingler. You mentioned the home run number for Gallen last year as Dingler hits this well to right field, but Carroll's on it.
1 out.
There's 1 away.
No, we're 2 innings in, and I think A.J. Hinch and the Tigers have seen enough of Corbin Carroll.
You know, Tigers are in an interesting position this year, man.
Or even this series, but already with a home run and then a fine
Man,
catch
look.
to take a double, at least a double away from
The
Dylan
Scooble
Dingler.
situation, we've lost
What
all
a nice
leverage.
approach, though. That's the way he was in spring. He was all up the middle, shooting line drives up the middle, and then if you make a mistake, he can still adjust and hit it out.
Carpenter up the bat.
Fine season, it feels like.
Right down the
Already
middle,
a Gold Glover
essentially,
last
forcing
year, the first
fastball.
Tigers catcher to win a Gold Glove in 19 seasons. Carp hitting 6th today.
Knuckle curve in the
We
dirt.
talked about Cole
1-1
Keith
count.
just being nice and relaxed, too, and I could say the same thing about Dylan Dingler. You know, I mean, everything that he accomplished last year, and, you know, really, he's just got a little bit over a year of service time, but he seems to be fully in charge and relaxed.
Knuckle curve. Strike 2. Swing and miss.
Everybody treats their first major league season differently, and it hits them differently as well. But Dylan, from talking to him over the past year, he's always kind of been that, go with the flow, whatever happens, happens guy. And he has established himself.
Knuckle curve,
and you can
almost
see it
in the
body
dirt, foul
language
tip.
with this pitching staff as a leader. There's a trust factor for the pitching staff with Dylan Dingler.
And, you know, I can see it in both of them, but, you know, Dylan's going to get the majority of the games.
Another
But
knuckle
I
curve
just see the
in
way
the fucking
that,
dirt.
just in talking to
Foul
him in the
tip.
clubhouse, and I know that if I were pitching, I would like it when he came out and the things that he would have to say. You could tell that it's just very well thought out what he has to say, and just his demeanor. It's going to sink. It's going to sink
Forcing
in and
fastball,
take
ball.
hold. It's not just
2-2 count.
the old Charlie Brown teacher, you know,
wah, wah, wah.
Right?
Yeah.
You know, this is actual really good information.
Wanded to second.
Ball to second base.
Tomorrow,
2
Vargas
out.
goes out. Kerry Carpenter, 2 gone.
Way to fucking run it
By the
out,
way,
I guess.
You mentioned Corbin Carroll.
1.3 watching.
He just hit the 6th career left-on-left home run against Tarek Skubal ever. He joins Tristan Casas, Freddie Freeman, Cal Mitchell, Kyle Seager, and Eddie Julian ever against Skubal. Center field, Lawler. 1-2-3 inning for Zach Gallen. Skubal back out after this.
You see these cars?
What's going on,
There were
guys?
people in them when they were hit. The accidents didn't just wreck these cars.
Yeah,
they
Sean.
wrecked lives.
Yep.
Mothers,
1, 2, 3
fathers,
inning. We're
sons,
heading to the bottom of the
daughters,
second.
seriously hurt by reckless drivers. That's why we make
I
reckless
am
drivers
you.
and the insurance companies that
Yeah, it's
defend
my
them.
3rd time
Hey,
streaming on here, bro.
Don't let the insurance
I
company
just made the
treat
Twitch
you and
account.
your family like junk. Get the Bernstein
Yes, sir.
Advantage. 1-800 call Sam.
John on YouTube. Yeah. No, it's tough, man. You know, hitting 1 home run
At Bill Brown Ford in
at
Livonia,
opening day.
being the
We
number
ain't
one
had one
Ford
in
dealer
5
Michigan
games.
has set some high
Our
expectations.
bats ain't doing it,
So
man.
we're stepping up our game by adding new all-stars to the roster.
Yeah,
Experienced
Tommy, for
players
sure.
eager to join the team
sure.
and deliver home
Yeah.
runs for our customers. Plus a bench full of
I
seasoned
mean, we
veterans
lost the last
who know
game
how
of
to
the
make every
Padres
deal
series. We
just a little
dropped
bit
2
better.
here. We're
Bill
3
Brown
and 2.
Ford's team is built around
I mean,
experience and hustle. Because
what
in
are you gonna
Detroit,
say?
we know being number one means putting in the work every day. That's how you bring home the win. Bill Brown Ford.
Yeah,
in
without
Livonia,
question.
Michigan's #1 Ford dealer.
Did he do it? Oh my goodness!
Moreno? Yeah.
Relive the biggest plays from every game with Abby Lavar on Quick Pitch, late nights and early
Yeah, I know
mornings
it's a great
on
ensemble,
MLB
right?
Network.
It's like a blue and silver. Bro, listen, I fucking forgot. I was in a rush. Yeah. Yeah, without question. Yeah, I don't know. I you know, when it comes to Scooble, man, we should have traded him at the winter meeting if we weren't going to sign him, right? I also don't agree with the Verlander. Like, I like Verlander on the team, right? But I think Casey Mize should be the third All-Star last year. He pitched pretty good last night. And he got tore up, but
through
I mean,
5th grade or something like that. I think
it
it's 5th grade.
happens. Arizona's
and just go get in front
doing
of
really
them,
good right now.
I think it's important to give back to kids, and a lot of those kids, you know, kind of idolize me. So it's good to get in front of them, you know, and just talk to them and let them know I'm a human, you know, and that I came and played basketball in the same gym that they did, and I think that stuff's pretty cool.
Tarek
Right.
Skubal this year spent some time visiting elementary schools in
Marcus
his
up to bat.
hometown of Kingman,
Marcus is
Arizona.
batting
Said
about
it's important
500
to
this
him, as
season.
you heard, and you guys will love this. The kids in Kingman, they care about two things: Tarek Skubal's dogs and how fast he can throw a baseball. They say, "So how fast can you throw?" And Tarek tells them about 100, and they say, "Whoa, you can't even go that fast on the freeway." But they love interacting with him in the town of Kingman. Very proud to be home to Tarek Skubal. In fact, a lot of them in attendance today to watch Tarek Skubal pitch here, guys.
I mean, you think about the pride of a town of 35,000. Check swing, no go.
Check swing,
35,000
no
to
go.
have their native
Inside.
son become a superstar, Daniela. I mean, that is really special for that community.
And they're so right of getting in front of these kids because they think of him as just the athlete.
We have a base hit.
It's a base hit for
Jesus.
Vargas, leadoff single for Arizona.
But that athlete started somewhere, right? And to
One
tell
second,
them, I
guys.
was in these classrooms, I was in this gym, I was playing the same
Hello?
sports you are. It humanizes him and allows these kids to think about their dreams a little differently.
And school is very close to Tarek's
Okay, well,
heart.
they
His parents
okay,
were
they should be there.
educators
So
as
I'll
he was
call
growing up. And he is a real deal, right? We are fortunate to get to know him behind the scenes and get to see him when there aren't cameras on him, and we can truly say he is the very same person.
Sorry about that, guys.
That you see in that school when he knows there are cameras.
I ordered
and
some food.
He's just.
He is.
So we got
and
one
it was
man out,
exactly
no
right,
outs,
just to
0-1
see
count.
the guy that's won 2 Cy Young Awards back to back coming in there, and they can look up.
Oh, we got that ball. We'll foul
They can
off the
look up
net.
and start their own dreams. Like, hey, wait a
That's why
minute,
they got the
you know,
net there, man.
There's Tarek Skubal being in the same classroom as me, the same gym. Hey, I might never play baseball or be a award winner, but you know what? I can still be successful at whatever I choose to do.
Whole family section, sons who just joined the family last year as well. Wife Jessica, and just heartwarming than watching Tarek play catch with Kaysen.
We
in
got
the
1-2
Comerica Park
count.
bullpen before a start.
Well, or before he's going to warm up, going out there and saying hi. That's just beautiful.
1-2, a
We got a
ricochet
2-2
foul.
count. Let's pitch a change up foul tip.
There we go. Here's the ball. You throw it. See ya.
Saying, wait a minute, put it in his other hand, Tarek. Come on. Give it to him in his right hand, put it in the other hand.
Hey, Tarek has told me, guys, he's tried to force the ball into Casey's
Has
left
he?
hand. It isn't working.
Third base.
Oh,
That's
what a
McGonigal.
snag by
That's
McGonigal.
That
Double
is
play.
Spectacular effort from the rookie.
Okay,
over
young
third.
man. Well done.
What a play, and he proved that in spring training that he could make those plays. Look at this. Look how quick.
What a play, young man.
Spectacular to catch the ball, but then to quickly get up and make a perfect throw over to Glaber. Doesn't throw it into the runner, gives it just perfect on the shortstop side of the bag to get Tarek Skubal the big double play. Wow, what a play.
That's a phenomenal effort and a sleek effort from Kevin McGonigal, all 21 years old.
Outside changeup.
Your starting
1-1.
defense presented by Marygrove Awnings, McGonigal, Baez, Torres, and Keith. Veerling, Meadows, Carpenter in the outfield. Dingler has the plate. Got to go fast with Scooble on the mound, and he pipes a strike to Jose Fernandez, who had one of 2 debuts with 2 home runs in this ballpark. There have been 7 all time, and 2 of them have happened here. Trevor Story was the other one off of
2-2
the
count.
debuting Zach Greinke.
Jose Fernandez up to bat.
With the Arizona Diamondbacks about a decade ago. 2 of the 7 in a ballpark that's only been around since 1998.
I'm just amazed that, you get a hit in your debut.
Foul
A home
tip on a
run.
4-seam, 98 miles an hour, top
2,
shelf.
And a game winner at that.
Sound like Charlie Buchan's teacher, too. Jose Fernandez, Chase DeLauder, who thankfully dodged a bullet with that foul ball off his foot. Looks like he's going to be all right. And then there's Chevy's
4-seam fastball, top left side
Fernandez,
ball.
who, again, 27
3-2 count,
prospect
2 outs.
for the Diamondbacks. Who are the other 26?
Yeah, think how good they are.
They're the Monstars.
See if he gives them a change up here, 3-2.
He reached out and got a piece
We got a
of it
fly.
to right field, and Carpenter
3 down.
because of number 7 at the hot corner.
Boy, what could have been is saved by Kevin McGonigal to keep this just 1-0.
This spring, start something new with incredible offers from your Southeast Michigan Ford dealers during the Drive Into Spring sales event. Check out the 2026 Ford Escape SUV with its classic design, modern features, and a great price. It has plenty of space and offers features like a 13.
You can go ahead and mute that because, don't want to get knocked. What's up, John? Yeah, Mark. Yeah, they got to do something. The bat's got to get going. It's the same shit from last year, man. Just to be honest with you, it's the same shit from last year. It's still early in the game, right?
Subsequently, the Mets were created. My parents were Mets fans growing up, and this was the jersey that I also dreamed of wearing.
Tigers baseball at Comerica Park is back this Friday. Tickets are on sale for the homestand. Get yours today for every marquee matchup, family outing giveaway, and more. Back-to-back postseason appearances at Comerica Park. Tickets now at tigers.com/tickets. Tigers are ready to rock for the home schedule. The Arizona Diamondbacks, the final stop on this trip. Cardinals coming in. St. Louis.
Sorry, look at my phone, guys.
Trying to finish off the Mets today in a 1-1 tie in the 7th. See the rookie J.J. Weatherholt
in the dirt.
Coming up.
Knuckle curve. Gallon is playing with that knuckle curve.
Cardinals.
Meadows at bat. 1-2 count. Top of the 3rd.
Let him play 18 innings. Yeah. See him to burn the off day.
Some arms.
1-2 ground ball to first.
One out.
Will take it himself, and there's one away. Let's take a look at the upcoming schedule. Brought to you by Bet365. More National League stuff than 4 in Minnesota. 3 against the 4-1 Fish. Now 5-1. They won today as well. 10-0 over the White Sox.
You think that St. Louis is could be a little more surprising team than
Baez is
a lot of
up to
people
bat.
thought, getting rid
In
of
the
people
dirt.
and thinking, you
Slider.
know what, they're just rebuilding.
1-0 count.
Be a little bit better, a little sneaky good.
I think you're totally right.
Yeah.
They're going to be a total pain in the neck.
Yes.
For so many people this year.
They got a lot of good young players.
They were holding
Top shelf,
Michael
forcing
McGreevy
fastball,
back in
fouled off.
AAA last year, in part because they just
Fouled
didn't
off,
have
sorry.
a lot of pitching depth. But McGreevy's come up to be a part of that rotation in St. Louis. They have young, talented players that haven't gotten untracked yet. Mason Wynn. Alec Burleson is a very strong hitter. We saw him last year.
Inside sinker,
that was
literally.
a very interesting series at Busch
2
Stadium
feet
a
inside.
couple months into the
Foul
year
tip
was.
for Baez.
I mean, with them getting rid of Contreras and
I mean,
Sonny
technically,
Gray,
he doesn't have to throw
Maldonado,
strikes.
I mean, just a lot of their big veterans. And, okay, they're just going to take a step back. But I'm just
The windup.
very interested to see how they end up.
The Cardinals
Good
never
change
rebuild.
up low.
That's the
1
thing.
and 2.
The Cardinals
2
have
and 2
never
count.
been
Sorry,
a
I'm
rebuilding
chubby.
type of franchise. This is the year that they are reloading, and it feels like they could be sneaky good. 2-2 is
Inside.
in. It's 3-2 on Baez from
3
Gallen.
and 2 count.
And
Good eye.
Heidi Bloom was with the organization, I think, for a couple of years when they knew he was going to take this year. So it's not like he's coming in not really knowing the organization.
Broke his
There
bat.
goes the bat,
Hit
there
to
goes
the
the ball.
shortstop.
It's Perdomo to handle Baez.
1 down.
2 down. More on that in a second.
2 down.
Here's this from Tiger Law.
If you've been injured in an auto accident,
Tiger
make
Law.
Tiger Law your first call. Tiger Law. All we do is win.
We do is win.
With Danielle and Bruce, Dan Petrie, Jason Benetti, our entire crew, getting ready to go back home for an off day tomorrow. Then 3 with St. Louis.
Cole Keith is
Keith
7
will
for
bat with 2 out,
19,
no
batting
beyond the third.
368 with
That
no
John
home runs and
Mozeliak
2
for a long
RBIs.
time was
We
running
are back to the
front
top of the
office
order,
there
2
in
down
St.
in the
Louis.
top of the
What he
third.
came to learn after his time with Tampa Bay, and then the GM of the Boston Red Sox before they made a change there.
We have 1.6
That ball is crushed by
on
Keith.
YouTube.
Deep to
Keep.
right. Oh no, it's just back
What
in.
the fuck?
It's a double for Keith. It looked like it
They
was
gotta
gonna
replay
clear the
that.
wall. Instead,
We
it
gotta
rained. It's a 2-out double for Keith.
He smashed that ball. Play the
Cole Keith
replay.
has to be wondering, what do I have to do here? I mean, I hit one to the farthest part. Oh,
Oh my
Wow.
God.
just right off that spongy
guys,
area
on
on the yellow paint. Goodness. An
So there's
inch
a
it hits
fence
the top.
and
and
area at the top of the fence.
But I
and
hit
there's
that
the
one on the
flat
on
part
Monday
up top
to the deepest
of
just
the,
missing a
of the
home run,
flat
just
top
missed a
and
home run
bounced in.
there.
Off the very
That should be a
top
home
of the
run.
fence. So a 2-out
So you got the
double
top
for
of the
Keith.
fence,
he
right?
has crushed
And then
2
you got, you know how like the
baseballs.
fence
When the
comes down,
bullpen
it's a
catcher
square.
is reaching
It
to make
hits
the
here
grab, and you
and
don't
bounce
end up
out.
with a home run, that is a bad beat. Oh, that ball's hit into center field, and that
3 down.
will do it here in the 3rd inning. They have folks down there. One guy was reaching up to make the catch on the long fly from Keith, and it never got up and out. 1-0 your score.
That's horrible.
This Tokyo series is a way to showcase what baseball means to Japan.
To honor our teammates by coming to their home country.
All of Japan will say they were at this game.
Homecoming, the Tokyo series, now streaming on the CNN app.
Baseball and community go hand in hand. And with Pitch, Hit, and Run, you can make a lasting impact. Register to showcase the foundational skills of young athletes from your local community in the official youth skills competition of Major League Baseball, known as Pitch, Hit, and Run. Make an impact today. Pitch, Hit, and Run. Scan the QR code to sign up and host an event.
And it drops. Whoa. He does not lack energy. Rain earlier today. Grass still a little wet.
First big league strikeout for Roldy Munoz, and you can put an exclamation point on it.
That's a weird one. Fenway special.
After review, the call of the field is a home run. The ball hit the foul pole.
Trevor Story, home run.
Yeah, Mark, for sure. Yep.
Keith is the man of the near home run in this series. This ball off the bat looked like it was going to cleanly leave the ballpark. Corbin Carroll sets up shop. Colt saying, I got this thing. And then it hits the very top of the wall. I don't even think Colt saw it hit the top of the wall. And it rings back in.
He's had to scramble on twice. He thought it was a home run or at least a triple and had to scramble back to second base to not run Kerry Carpenter off in the opener. And then had to scramble there just
Strike
to
one.
get to
1-1
base.
count
He
to
crushed
Talbot.
that ball.
Bottom of the third.
And then suddenly it's like, oh no.
Sliding into second.
I mean,
0-2 count.
ball one. You
1-2.
talk about hard luck.
I'm sure he loves hitting in this ballpark the way it's
I
been
thought the score
2
was
years
2-0.
ago in this series, but he also probably hates this ballpark.
Base hit.
Deposits this.
Probably
Talbot
should
down
be a
the
double.
right field line. He's going to. Carpenter's throw in is late. Somehow seems incongruous that those two baseballs get the same result, but Tawa has a leadoff double here in the third.
Yeah, just a good approach. And another sinker that's up in the strike zone. But Tawa, instead of trying to hold that ball, just stays behind it and shoots it down the right field line. Derek's got to go to work right here just to keep that runner right there.
Jordan Lawler
Keep him
up
off
the
the
bat.
board. Kevin McGonigal really is
No out.
saved that last inning with
Man
that
on
beautiful
second.
double play.
There's a
We got a bunt.
foul, third base side. He certainly did. It was a leadoff single for Vargas. The Arenado ball, if that ends up in the left field corner, you said it during the break, you never know what that inning's going to become.
I mean, that could have been a run scored or at worst second and third with no out. And that was a really key play. But the Swerteric gets tough. And Lawler, I mean, again, just saw him in left field for the first. And you've been talking.
What you guys doing?
Position him out in the outfield, how hard he's worked, and they obviously feel that he can handle it because now they've got him over in center field with all that room out there. They feel comfortable athletically that he can handle it.
Well, he compared it to playing slot receiver back in the day. He was a slot receiver evidently in high school growing up. And your whole goal was to run the most precise route and track it down as a slot guy specifically. There's a bunt, first base side and foul, so that hasn't gone well. Ball and 2 strikes on Lawler. I mean, he made a great play in spring training, and then against the Dodgers, this is on opening night, Thursday night, he threw himself against the wall
Hey,
with a great effort in
that
left
Chinese
field at
place
Dodger
is
Stadium.
blowing me up.
But you know, a lot like Hobby,
But
when
they're
he
blowing
goes
me up. They
away
just start
from
calling me
shortstop
every
and
time.
goes out into the outfield, is probably the same thing. He's just out there just having a really good time.
The whole idea, right, is just to loosen everything
Yes.
up.
Yep.
Yeah. Two. Stays inside.
Ball.
Change up 3-2 for Lawler.
Full count.
That
Scooble.
keeps looking like a slider. You know, just out of the hand, I thought,
Should have traded him
trying to
for $1
come
million
in with a
prospects.
slider, and then it's just that
Want
saline
fucking $50
slider
million.
like he threw to Corbin Carroll.
And the windup.
3-2. Swing and a miss.
Strikeout.
With one of those sliders
91
coming
mile
in.
an hour
The first
slider.
strikeout for Skubal today.
Yeah, that's that one that I thought the previous pitch was the same thing. Boy, that had
What
some
a
good,
nice
sharp
pitch.
break on it.
I mean,
See,
that
the
ball
grip on
moved
the
about
side of the ball
2.5
just
feet. The
pulls
spin on
that
it was
left-hand side
ridiculous.
to create that downward action going right to that back foot of the right-handed hitter.
Marty up to bat.
One
The
gone.
last person you
Marte
kind of want to see
takes
right
the
now.
ball.
Tarek not happy with that one. That changeup, that last pitch. He's like, he never throws them like that. Upset with himself.
Yeah, pretty clearly after that pitch, he was not happy.
Contact
To
to shortstop.
And Baez, long peg. Is
2 down.
Target to Keith. And there are 2.
Well, there's no doubt about that throw. My goodness. How he took that little extra beat, gathered himself right over the top and threw a seed over to Cole Keith. Every now and then that long throw, you think about it bouncing over there. Not that time.
Here's Carroll.
Sinker up high,
sinker for
97 mile an hour.
A little bit
Ball
up.
one. Sinker,
Testing the corner.
96
2
mile an hour,
balls, no
low.
strikes. Couple of
2
sinkers
balls,
to Carroll,
no strikes.
who homered in the first on 2 strikes.
Ball
Keith
in
at
play,
first.
3
And there's
outs.
the final out. Grab a bite to eat. Come back with us. Tigers try and pick up a run next.
It has been far too long, and it is officially baseball season again.
It's the best day of the year.
It's showtime.
It is opening day. There's nothing like it.
How much fun is he to watch?
We got 1.6 thousand people between all 4 platforms, guys. I appreciate everything.
Baseball and community go hand in hand.
Chat,
And with
Rick,
pitch,
what's
hit,
up,
and
man?
run, you can make a lasting impact. Register to showcase the foundational skills of young athletes from your local community in the official youth skills competition of Major League Baseball, known as Pitch, Hit, and Run. Make an impact today. Pitch, hit, and run. Scan the
We're
QR
headed to
code
the
to
top
sign
of the
up and
fourth.
host an event.
Yeah, Mike. Yep. So I'm on Facebook. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Kick. You're on Twitch, of course. It kind of makes it difficult. I have to watch all 4, man, so I apologize.
For Andre Dawson. It's across the street, and the scramble is on.
And it looked like the mailman got it.
Yeah.
Andre Dawson delivering the mail, and the mailman
Yeah,
getting the
I'm up in arms
baseball.
about Scooble too,
You
brother.
better not mess with the U.S. mail.
Moreno, thank you for the donation, bro. I appreciate you.
You can own a piece of baseball greatness. MLB Auction lets you bid on game used and autographed bats, balls, jerseys, and more, with items added all season long.
Yeah,
Want a
Steve,
piece
top
of
of the
game?
four, man.
Visit
Top of the four. Scooble has 3 hits, 1
All
earned
right.
run,
One of
1
my road trip
strikeout, 1 home run.
checklist items was to try some new ballpark.
1 point
food.
ERA
We're gonna
right
have
now.
some fun today because the D-backs have an incredible Sunday that they've released. This is called the Take Me Out to the Ball Game. It's got a lot of things on it. This one's for
Yes,
Jason.
please.
Yep, that
Thank
one's
you.
for
Yes,
you.
please.
Okay. Now
Talk amongst yourselves.
here's the fun part, all right? I got duped on social media because I saw this Sunday that allegedly called Healthy People Baseball 2. And it was made
Riley
with cottage
Green
cheese.
to second base.
Oh, look at Dan just
That's
lit up.
Torres. I
Ball
apologize.
for Torres, 1 away.
And my excitement level to get this
1
treat
down.
for Dan was second to none. And then I realized I got duped and this was fake. So I made this for you, Dan Petrie, with cottage cheese. It's got carrots, pretzels, cucumbers.
Cucumbers.
You know what? That is so thoughtful because I was looking at Jason's and I'm like, I had a couple lunch, and I'm like, oh man, I don't want that. But yes,
gave that
healthy
old
and
man
cottage cheese.
This on social media,
Yes.
you thought this was real.
Shake.
Correct. Maybe
Garbage.
that
Got
was
to hate
silly.
him.
We'll go
I wish
April
you guys could
Fools,
see a
right?
picture
I'm
of this. It's
easily
disgusting.
fooled on April Fool's Day.
Oh.
Okay? Easily fooled. I brought you spoons. I
Knuckle
brought
curve
you
just
straws,
completely
whatever
destroyed
you
Riley
need.
Green.
I do know you like salt
Who I
and
think
pepper, though,
has
and I couldn't find it.
No, but
one,
I didn't.
2
I
hits
told
all
Jason
year.
because, 2 days in a row of me eating cottage cheese. I didn't have any at lunch today. Give him a break. So see, Jason.
You what?
You want a bite?
That is the grossest thing I have ever seen in my life.
Look at that. A cottage cheese. Did you ever think you'd see
With
it?
a cucumber. Look at that.
So Dan's going to take the first bite after this pitch, and I'm just going to turn away. 1-2. That's called strike
And
three.
he struck out watching a fastball down the middle. Riley Green, our superstar.
Might have a little cottage cheese. I don't think I can munch on a cucumber.
It might be a little loud into
I'll
your
wait.
headset right now.
I'll wait till the break.
Can I just ask you a
That brings
really
up
personal
Dirk
question?
Dingler.
Why do you like
Home
cottage
run
cheese?
time, guys. Home run time.
We talked about that this morning with
the
Scott
worst.
Harris.
We did.
It's a nice flavor. I like the flavor. I know the
Yes,
texture
Scott.
is not
Yep.
everybody's
I'm on Facebook and YouTube
cup of tea,
too, brother.
but it's
And
the
kick.
flavor.
Sorry.
That's really good, Daniela. Thank you.
You're so welcome.
It's very good.
No,
I
it's
have
not
to shout
Dan
out my
Petrie.
friend Peggy at the media meal
Cottage
too. She
cheese,
helped
carrots,
me create this
carrots,
today,
and
and was very excited for Dan to try it.
that was
As
a
was
strike.
Peggy
That
is
was
great,
a
by the way.
strike.
Isn't she amazing?
That
Yeah,
was a
I'm a
nasty
little
pitch.
disappointed that she made that, but
Well, I
Peggy
made
is
it.
great.
She gave me the cup. I was
I
like,
see.
I need one of the D-backs cups that can match Jason's Sunday.
I love that you made that. I love it so much.
Healthy baseball.
Slider
too.
low.
So where was this on social
2-1
media that you
count?
got duped?
Twitter X.
Okay.
Apparently, I'm not the only one that got duped though, which made me feel a little bit better because when I went searching for
So
the
far,
cottage
he's thrown
cheese
50
parfait,
pitches.
I was not the only one
2
who was
down.
asked
That
since
quick.
opening day. Chase Field.
I can't believe people thought that was real.
That was a
It's
ball.
2-2. And the
Whatever.
thing is, if you sold it here, Dan Petrie would buy it every game. If we had that at Comerica, this thing, how often would you eat that?
This is really good. Look at that, the little carrot shavings.
Strike out.
Three. Thank goodness your checklist is complete.
I did it.
Thank you, Daniela. This is wonderful.
Worst parfait ever.
It's showtime.
It is opening day. There's nothing like it.
Baseball and community go hand in hand. And with pitch, hit, and run, you can make a lasting impact. Register to showcase the foundational skills of young athletes from your local community in the official youth skills competition of Major League Baseball, known as Pitch, Hit, and Run. Make an impact today. Pitch, hit, and run. Scan the QR code to sign up and host an event.
Breaking ball lined into the gap.